I can't wait for the question for Dio. Hey, Dio, why are you such an asshat?
Oh, Sigma.
Hey, Alice.
Perfect timing.
Oh? I mean, I guess I was in this room, so they might have questions about the room.
You were here earlier, right?
Yes, indeedy do. I was in fact here earlier. Yeah, I was. Phi, Luna, and I were the first into this room.
Did you find anything suspicious?
I mean, aside from the puzzle crap? Not really. I mean, I found a gold file in the safe, but I think we all find those. And apart from that... You know, nothing especially bizarre.
Like, secret pathway or something.
No, I definitely didn't find that. Really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention?
Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary?
I'll say it again. The weird puzzle materials and the golden file, I guess. Out of the ordinary. Well, I mean, everything about this room is out of the ordinary.
How about this?
Oh yeah, I saw that magazine. I forgot about it. Isn't that obvious? It's an astronomy magazine. Apparently, it's got an article about a lunar eclipse. It says it's going to happen on December 31st, 2028.
This New Year's Eve, then?
Apparently. Yeah. 6 days from now.
Wait, what did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Do you not know what today is? Then again, to assume that all of the kidnappings happened at the same time would be ludicrous. Well, today's Christmas, right? So...
Wait a minute. When were you grabbed?
Christmas. Didn't you hear me? On Christmas. About 2 or 3 in the morning. Wait, did they pick you up on a different day?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
Oh, okay, so that's a separation of 3 days on Alice's part. What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
That's a 5-day difference.
Then we were all taken on different days.
Which indicates either it's one person kidnapped all of us, or it was a group of people kidnapping on different days to stagger and try and make it seem like there wasn't any connection. Does that mean we were just sleeping until the nonary game started?
Maybe they kept us on a Soparil IV drip or something?
Maybe. I mean, I suppose that makes sense.
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
That makes sense. Then today might not even be the 25th. For all we know, it could be the exact day of the eclipse. You know, a lot of weird shit happens on eclipses in fantasy.
I think that's likely.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
Oh. Well, I guess that explains why I feel kind of dizzy.
You too?
I just had a theory. What if Kay was the first person abducted? Being the earliest abducted, he would be on the Soparil IV, if we're assuming that's the case, for the longest. And maybe that's what affected his memory.
I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Well, maybe it's because we were asleep for so long.
That makes sense.
Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
Then... what day is today? Well, there's no way of knowing. We have no way of seeing the outside. There's no actual timepieces inside and no calendar.
Beats me.
I have no idea.
Well, another thing we could do is we could ask everyone else that's in the nonary game with us, when did you get kidnapped? Do you know the exact date? And then piece from there whoever the latest is, and assume that that's either the day it is, or that we're a few days after that day. Well, what about you guys? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh well, there was a book about a cat.
What? A magazine about an eclipse. A book about a cat.
A cat.
Did it wear a hat?
Yeah. Something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive.
Schrodinger's cat. Okay. Well, now this got interesting. So, there's something about an eclipse. A book about Schrodinger's box. And quantum physics. So, quantum states are definitely entangled in the scenario that we currently find ourselves in. That being the case, this might get a lot more complicated, folks.
Didn't make any sense to me, though.
Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's going to help us get out of here. Well, I mean, it's probably not going to help us get out of here, but it might help us figure out what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
How about the infirmary? Find anything interesting?
Well, actually there was one thing.
What?
I wasn't trying to hide it. The right moment to mention it just never came up.
That's fair, I guess. You don't need to apologize, just tell us what you found.
Well, see for yourself.
It's a newspaper article. It's a newspaper article, looks like.
Yeah, it was in the safe in the infirmary.
Let me see that. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
Huh. What the hell? What's Radical 6? Is it a virus that when you get infected with it, you suddenly just hear guitar riffs constantly and you feel compelled to ride a skateboard?
Just read the article.
I swallowed and began to read. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Oh, well maybe it's not the virus I thought it was. Although it still could be. You constantly hear guitar riffs, you feel compelled to ride a skateboard, and then eventually you die at the end. Specifically after you do 6 kickflips. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Also the WHO. They mentioned the WHO back there, and my first thought was the band The Who. And I don't think that's what they mean. Do you think we're in a quarantine facility?
You mean you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing?
I mean, I suppose that's a possibility. Or, all of us are immune to Radical 6. But that doesn't explain the game at all. Like, why would we be in this weird game if we're supposedly people that they might synthesize a cure out of? That's fair. Unless they're trying to keep us away from these people that are infected and the world's a hellscape out there, but I feel like we would have known if that were the case.
Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, we don't know anything for sure. But look at us. We seem pretty healthy. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are. But if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific.
I'm gonna stick with my guitar riff skateboarding theory. Also, you wear sunglasses. You know it's really bad if you get the sunglasses on and you start drinking Surge. Or any energy drink of extreme sport or quality.
Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin.
I mean, you don't have to tell me twice.
This perfect, shapely face. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease?
I mean, it could be a subtle disease, but Hey, I don't fucking know. And none of us feel sick as far as I know, so.
You want to touch it, don't you, boy?
Again, I wouldn't say no.
I can see it in your eyes.
You having fun there, Alice?
Go on. Try.
I gotta get smacked? What the fuck is with that face, Tio? What did you try earlier? Well, I am feeling a little weird.
That could just be from sleeping for a couple of days. Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug.
These are all fair points.
Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough, people?
No, yeah, that's fair. There should be more than just us if we're quarantined.
This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
Yeah, I guess you do have a point.
Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game?
For shits and giggles. Also a good point.
Yes, it is.
So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus?
Probably not.
Well, I mean, you never know. Well, it's still something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, if we're safe here, our friends and families are still out there.
That's true. I hope they're all right.
Wait a minute. When did this virus actually show up? I've never heard of it before.
Neither have I.
Me either.
Weird. So what day is it? If this Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep, just how long have we been here for?
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out.
Yeah, no, that's gonna take a lot of effort.
If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Yeah, well, doesn't look like we're gonna have time for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. Shit, we're late!
Yeah.
All right, then. We should hurry.
Yeah. If anyone asks, we were having a really engaging conversation. It's not a lie. Or we could lie and say, well, we found, like, this promising way that maybe was an escape, but then it ended in a metal grate, so... no dice. Well, not a metal grate. It ended with a metal slab. Dead end.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Wait, so what? Did they open just before the 5 minutes ran out or something? Or did it run out and they're giving us 5 minutes? It must be that.
You're late.
We know.
What the hell were you doing?
Sorry.
That's not good enough. You realize we could die here, right?
Yeah.
Hey, whoa, calm down there, girl. I made it in time.
Barely. We've only got 5 minutes left. You're a yellow pair. Who do you think your partner is?
Gee. I wonder.
Ugh. You son of a...
Come now, Phi. Please, calm down. Fighting now helps no one.
He's right, you know.
Yeah. We don't have the time to be ripping at each other's throats.
The doors have already opened. We need to hurry up and figure out our teams. What did I do to deserve this asshole?
So, how should we pair
We're
up?
almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Phi laid out for us were the following. Option A. Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, to go through the green door. Tenmyoji and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, to open the blue door. Phi and Dio would pair up with K, Magenta, or Yellow, Magenta, and would open the red door. Okay. Option B. Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with K, Magenta, and go through the blue door. Tenmyoji and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and open the red door. Phi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the green door. Option C. Alice and I, Cyan, and Clover, Cyan, would pair up and go through the red door. Okay. Tenmyoji, Quark, Magenta, would pair up with K, Magenta, and open the green door. Phi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and open the blue door. Honestly, the safest bet is go with Luna.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright. So what are we
I'm
doing?
not pairing up with Kay.
Okay?
Oh? Why not?
Because he's the most likely suspect to be the murderer of the woman, huh?
We'd end up playing against each other in the next AB game.
Oh! Yeah, that's fair, and he's already betrayed someone.
Last time, you betrayed Clover.
No? He betrayed Alice.
How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me? You can't be trusted.
How unfortunate. To be honest, however, I would rather not go with you either.
Oh?
Yeah? Why's that?
Well, you only have 1 BP left. I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round.
That's fair. He's desperate.
Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray.
Why? Why wouldn't he be able to choose to betray? Because if he betrays, he loses 2 points or he gains 3. It's just disadvantageous. I understand what he's saying now. Okay.
If I did, and you were true to your word and allied, then I would kill you. So there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji. Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, she's part of a pair.
Sigma and I will be taking Clover.
Oh, okay. Thanks for running that by me.
I trust her more than any of the rest of you.
Yep. I want to go with Alice, too.
I mean, I guess it's only fair that I do what they want. Hey, wait a minute! Don't I get a say in this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi. They chose Ally last time.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm Phi's partner. You should pair up with us.
Oh, I get a bad feeling about this. I get a super bad feeling about this.
Sound good?
No.
What?
I am also opposed to that choice.
Why?
If Alice and Clover pair up, and Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't have a choice.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. And yeah, then they have to pair up with who they don't want to.
we'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
And I don't want to go with K either.
Then what the hell are we supposed to do?
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Well, considering that Alice trusts Clover, it's likely that Clover would choose to ally regardless of what happens. Even though she betrayed last time. What's wrong, Quark?
It's all over. This is it. We're all gonna die.
Are you all right?
No. No. That's not it.
Okay, this is getting a little creepy.
Don't you get it?
No! No, I do not! Are you talking about the game?
We aren't gonna die. We have to die.
Why the hell do you think that?
We have to die here. All of us.
What the hell? Oh, snap out of it, kid. Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones.
Yeah, no, the crazy person's usually not the one that says that.
Getting so serious about the stupid game. We should just stop. End this. End all of it. End everything.
Quark, calm the fuck down, please.
We need to get him to the infirmary.
We don't have time to do that, though.
No, we don't have time.
30 seconds remain.
We'll have to
until
deal with this after.
chromatic doors close.
Fuck!
We don't have a choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him through.
But we still haven't figured out who's going where.
I can't afford to be picky anymore. Someone just choose. I don't care who.
Sigma, you have to choose.
Oh, gee, thanks. Put all this pressure on me. What? Why me?
Please just do it. We don't have any time left.
I should have taken notes about who went with what. Oh, God. Okay.
9, 8, 7.
Fuck. I swallowed. Alice and I will... Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to end this episode here. In the next one, we'll decide what we have to do. See you guys then!